Alright everyone, thanks, welcome back. So far here I've read the directions in further detail, and they're really small. Like look at this print. It's just, I mean look at this, it's just really small. I almost fell asleep reading it, but just want to make sure I cover all my bases. I want to show you this diagram that they show you. I know we're trying to save on paper and everything, but can you read that diagram? I mean, can you, if I zoom in here, sure, yeah, that's really, just to give me an idea of reference, this is my hand, there you go. So basically this is my hand, that's what you're reading. In the world of smartphones, I guess that's okay. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're ready to go. This is, I don't know what this is. This is the template that you put on here. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this here. So let me put you in my holster and get you ready to go. There we go. So, all right. So let's kind of get going here. I guess if you can see this, there's two screws right here. These are unscrewed, and then this is applied right here. Probably not that way, more like this way. And there's your template. So, well, I guess you'd call it a template. I guess you're fitting for the template. Your template is really something that you make to make a shape, usually letters or some other shape, and then put here and that way you don't route the template, but you route the piece that the template is on, thus creating a shape, and you can use that template over and over again. And so I guess this is a bushing of some sort, or template bushing, but the bit comes in here, and you're able to make a shape out of that. So that's what this is. So it comes with this, which is kind of cool. And here's the wrench for the collet. I'm not sure if these are two different sizes and why if they are two different sizes here. So I'm just gonna, let me just take this off. This is the, I guess you need to unscrew this part right here. This is to unlock, I guess, if you want a quick access to it. So maybe if we just left it unlocked, we can get pretty quick access to it, kinda. Oh, no, it comes out, good. It just comes out, just put it right on and move it on over. And I guess it says you're supposed to screw it on, but that's, yeah, I'm just testing the, how much torque is on this screw, and yeah, it's quite a bit. I think I'll just leave it alone, because then we can just, it comes right off. That's a pretty nice feature, just comes right off here. So, not bad. So, I see one that fits, and I see another one that is a little bigger, and I'm not sure why this other one's a little bigger. It doesn't tell me or show me why. Let me see here. So, okay. Anyways, if you just do this, it'll just spin all day long. You're not going to get anywhere. You need to, this is the stop for it. Looks like there might be an arrow indicating, nope, that's just there. That must, I'm hoping that's the way it spins. Says it spins clockwise, actually. Let me see. No, it spins counterclockwise, like spins clockwise. So when you have the router, you have it like this down, it spins in this type of direction. So it spins this way. That's why it states that you start from left and then you work your way to the right. So the blade is hitting the piece to get a straight cut. So hopefully that helps you all. So if you notice, it just spins around. It's going to just spin. This, if you just push this, that's the stop for it. And again, I'm not sure why this is larger. I'm not. If there's another piece that I'm, just not understanding that, but that's all right. I'm sure I'll find a reason. So there we go. So that loosens it. And there you go. So that's loosened. Now, I've never changed it's been a long time since I changed the bit, so I'm wondering if I have to spin it all the way off and then put it back on. But let's just take, well, before I do that, let's take a look at it first, see what's going on. Okay, well, maybe I don't have to take all of it off. It just, if you can see that, I'll try to get a better, maybe see a better view of it somehow. There we go. So that's kind of what it looks like, and it looks like, it loosens it, the shaft in there, and then you stick your bit, and then it'll tighten the shaft. And there's some slits. There's 3 slits over there that will tighten it up. So let's see what happens if I try to put a bit in there. Okay. All right. So they're all 15-piece woodworking set, different router bits, 1/4 inch shanks. So the shank is 1/4 inch, and here you may see some better routing, the way it routes, the routing cut. So looks like pretty handy, I guess. I'll eventually use all of them or none of them, some of them, who knows. So let's open this up here. I'm going to be really gentle because I may return it or whatever. I like to keep things in really good condition just because possibly I could return it. But also, a lot of the ways I'm able to acquire tools is just the sale of these tools. I use them. They're entry-level, beginner. Some are just great to have, all the way from beginner to professional. I mean, I've seen some of these tools in contractors' truck. I mean, they're that good on some of them, and also that cheap. So but keep them in good condition because if I ever want to upgrade or get another one, I want to make sure I get, when I sell this, I get at least my full value if I ever do. So it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg to get a new one. So that's my advice to all of you guys. Don't just try not to trash your tools. Take care of them. Then again, it's your tools. You can do what the hell you want with it. So what the hell? But you work hard. You put effort and money into acquiring money, which I think is a foolish endeavor. But that's a different story. And you should appreciate the things you have here. So I'm not sure what this is for. I'll try to move over so it's a better lighting. Yeah, you should see that. It's stapled on here, but I'm not sure what that's for. I guess there's just another tiny little manual here. I mean, the Manuel's just getting smaller and smaller. Poor Manuel. So here it is. I did not read the manual for the router bits. I didn't know it came with one. Stop it to call it router not included. Be sure to follow all instructions. Do not exceed bits maximum 2700 revolutions per minute. Okay. Okay. Not sure what that is. Not sure what this is. I'm not sure how I'm. Okay. I just. All right. So here's an. I didn't know this. Okay. This is first time I'm purchasing this, so you're getting a first-hand look as I am. So this thing actually turns up, so you can just get access to it. I'm hoping this one does too. Excellent. Awesome. And it's just a little piece of. Okay, it's just looks like there's a sticker. So it actually turns all the way up for you to. Oh, and it's sharp too. Be careful. And so you can just get to it. I wonder if. It has a nice little glass casing with I don't know if those are screws on the inside, wood, the very dark stain to it, plastic, okay, hinges, yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, you know, not too bad. Some of you are coming from the forums. You know how much I paid for it. If some of you are just here just because, well, you know, you won't know how much I paid for it. But you know, it's pretty cheap, I think. So not too bad. Okay. So what should I use? Let's just use a straight because it's straight, I guess. Okay, so I wonder if there's some kind of something I have to do here to pull it out. It should be just a matter of pulling it out, I would think. Maybe it's my imagination. Yeah, it's coming out, but it's a little bare to pull out. Good thing I have these gloves on, or I'd be ripping my hands out. Okay, it's really hard to pull out. A little bit of oil probably helping that department a lot. So there's a shaft. Maybe I should get a caliper, man. Just make sure it's a 1/4 inch. I still don't know what the heck this is for. Maybe it's for I'm trying to figure out what this is for. That's an Allen wrench, obviously, to maybe It almost seems like this Allen wrench kind of fits at the bottom of this. There's something here at the bottom that looks like an Allen wrench shape. Don't know what that would be for. And then there's this thing here. Directions doesn't tell me anything that I can see. I mean, if y'all want to take a look here, here's the directions. there you go. That's about it. Let me see if it says something here about it. Well, I don't see anything here that tells me what this particular product is here, but okay. Don't want this here, but whatever it is, it's there, and maybe I'm missing something, but it's an Allen wrench of some sort, but I don't see anything here. Maybe that's almost feels like something should go into there to give it a it could be just a, what am I thinking what to call it, just something to put onto here for a larger shaft size, to give a larger shank size or whatever. That's what I'm thinking, but I can't quite figure that out yet. Okay, so let's figure out how to put this into here. And so I'm thinking just stick it down the hole. How hard can that be? I wonder how far you have to stick it down that hole. Oh. Okay. It goes down that far. Stick it all the way down, but I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but oh well. So I've got it here, and I'm just going to turn it. Maybe if I turn it, not sure if that's a good idea. Stick it all the way down that hole. I'll stick it all the way up to where the black is. And that's just a little bit out of the black. Okay. So I got it kind of where I want it by hand. Oh, it's coming out. Ooh. Little bugs all over the place. So, okay. Okay, so maybe not. So maybe I gotta hold it here. Grab it. Sorry if you're not seeing any of this, but try to get it to where you all see it. I think that's good. So, pushing the stop. Here's the stop. Just kind of, maybe if I could just, oh, there it goes. I can just tighten it by hand and see if it. It's slowly coming out, down the other way. So maybe the best thing to do is to hold it up this way. Use the collet wrench here. There we go. Oh, shaft went back down. Okay. Seems like it will stay up. Base is here, so. You know what, I'm thinking I know what that little piece is for now. Okay. Okay. I think I know what that little piece is for. It may be just to put it to. Okay. Come on out. I think I know what you're for. Oop, there goes my collet wrench. Okay. I think I know what this is for. It may be to slip that on so it doesn't fall into the shank. I hope. So let's see if I'm right or wrong about that. Okay. Nope, wrong. Wrong about that completely. Okay. Let's see about this back part that I was thinking. Does it have to do something with this? No. Nope. Okay, nope, doesn't fit. So no idea what that is. Oh, you know what? Here they are. They're probably, I'm so silly sometimes. This is probably a replacement part for one of these. If you see that. This is I guess a bushing. So it's probably a replacement part for one of the bushings. They only give you one replacement part. It's not for these, that's for sure. Maybe for one of these here. So that's what this is kind of for, I guess. Alright. Okay, so back to square one. Guess we're just going to have to hold on to this thing until we can get it wherever we want it to. Yeah? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's just what we got to do. Let me see, how do I tighten this? Oh, no, I loosened it. It went in. I got these stupid dumb. We got these bugs that fly around and they're attracted by the lights, I guess, or whatever they're attracted to. I'm not even sure. And they fly into the wall, and they just get brain damage from flying into the wall this time. And they end up going on their backs, and they start dying for some reason. Don't ask me why. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to really get tight in there. Good. Alright. So I'm starting to really tighten that. Okay, good. Excellent. Alright, so the collet wrench is working on the collet, turning that thing, and I'm trying to get it as tight as I can without causing too much stress on it. I guess it's kind of really important to be tight on it. So, okay. I'm not pushing down, it's not going down. Okay, I'm pretty comfortable turning it over now. So, okay. A lot comfortable now. Oh, turning this over. Now I can see if I could see get a tighter. Oh, I might have. Oops, loosened it. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, Did all that work just to loosen it. The challenge is well, let me see if I can be a little creative here. Maybe I'm just not thinking, not using my brain. So, alright, let's try this again. Let's see if I can be a little bit more creative in how I do this without trying to kill myself. Okay. Not sure how much to stick it out, but again, you're seeing it just as I'm seeing it firsthand. I'll do it like this again. There we go. Now the lock is engaging. See if it's tight enough to. Okay. Alright, so going counterclockwise on the collet wrench is how you tighten it. Okay, there we go. Let's tighten this. It's important to get it tight. I mean, okay, let's see how that works out now. Okay, so let's okay, that's locked into place now. I've been wearing my glasses, and I'm gonna release the lever. There we go. You know what I should have done? Now that I think about it, I probably should have pushed this all the way down, locked it into place, and then no, I wouldn't be able to get to it, would I? Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to get to it. Anyways, nope. Yeah, probably want to keep that on there. Okay. So let's just try to figure this out here now. That's not plugged in, so I wonder if I could have. I wonder if I could have depressed this down any further to get to this collet here. I'm just seeing, this is my first time using this thing. I'm watching it just like you, and just want to, maybe that would have been a way. That's why this is a larger, give you a little bit more of an angle here. Let's see. No, but if I pushed it down and I'm turning it at an angle, you know, that might have worked out a little bit better. Let's play around with that, you know, that theory. You know, just because it's just a theory. Theory, right? And that's all I'm doing is just theorizing of how I could do this. That's all. And this could be just a way to start, you know, putting it on if you're doing it, and then you can obviously by then you can release. Oop, I was pushing down on this, silly me. Popped right up. Okay. Yeah, when it releases, you probably want to hold it from up here, maybe. Anyways, it was just an idea. Take it or leave it. And then this would oh, don't want to go that way. All right. Well, there you go. It's on. Wasn't pretty. Some of you may be just laughing your butts off. Anyways, there you go. Okay. So let's do the first test of just plugging it in and see what comes out of it, shall we? I don't like this sometimes because I have carpet in the garage here, just some pad and carpet I just laid on top. That's all it is, and it kind of just sticks onto the carpet. So I just like to wrap it and plug it around here. Okay. Here's a plug. There's no ground with this, which is kind of weird. Okay. So we want to make sure that it's not locked in. Okay. Just make sure it's not locked in. Put my earmuffs on. I would suggest you all do the same as well, or turn down your. Perhaps now would be a good idea to turn down the volume here because it might get loud. Okay. All right, here we go. Turn on your volume and let's see what it does here. Before we do that, so I don't accidentally hit anything, let me just lock it into place. Okay. All right, here we go. Took up some energy if you look at that light. Okay, cool. That was just a turn on test. All right, nice. Okay, let's have a little bit of fun with this. Let me see if I'll try to get some clamps here. Get some just sacrificial plywood material. This stuff here, let's just move aside for now. This stuff we could just put back. So basically, this is your first time doing this, you're just going to kind of run into the same problems I'm having. I'm sure there's a lot of other videos where it'll show you all that stuff, but nothing like watching someone who doesn't know quite what they're doing this something for the first time. Something funny about that. You can laugh at it. Whatever. You know, give something. You can really test a person's, tenacity by giving them something they never done before, and see what they do. Do they freak out and start pulling their hair and having a panic attack, or how do they accept failure? Because we all fail at some point. Just some recover better than others. That's in my opinion the only real difference. We're not any better or worse than each other. We're just different. So let's put this plate back on here. Okay. That should protect. I got glasses. Got earmuffs. I would put my face shield on if it wasn't. Well, I'll go ahead and put my face shield on. I have a face shield because you get that splinter wood. I did some sandblasting, and the face shield isn't as clear, but you know what? It's clear enough for me to see. And I think I have a pretty face. I know you haven't seen it. I consider myself somewhat handsome. If I was married, I could probably pick up some chicks here and there, but I'm married, so that thought never crosses my mind whatsoever. I'm going to have to readjust my hat here. Become cool dad. When I put my hat on backwards, I become cool dad. That's what my daughter tells me. But I really feel like I look like an idiot. Right, I'm going to put my face shield on because I like the way my face looks without scars. I don't really plan on getting scars here. Okay. My ears. Great thing about I love this earmuffs because they can go on top and onto the side, and they, back of your head or below your chin, and they still hold up. Still hold up. Just gotta adjust them a little bit. So let's see what that's all about. Okay. I can put the earmuffs on, have a face shield on, and underneath that I have my glasses. So I think I'm set. Okay. Hopefully you're all seeing that. Do a little test on it. It's locked into place. Okay. Pretty solid. Doesn't seem like it's overbearing. Something is. Yeah, it seems something like I can definitely control, maintain some stability on my end. So, okay, let's get going. Let's get some clamps. Get some clamps. I'm just going to use these clamps right here. Okay. Just use. I'll just use this here to clamp it in. It's not gonna move too much on me. Okay, and I'm just it's just a test. I'm not gonna do anything here. This is just for test purposes only. So there we go. Just put it somewhere in the middle right there. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna unlock this thing. Okay, lock goes. Unlock goes up. Okay, unlock goes up. It's gonna go down. Okay, so I just want to figure out how much I'm gonna go down. So I'm just gonna figure I'm gonna go right about there. I don't know if you see that. Somewhere right around there you get a bottom. You should be able to get a bottom view. And so for something like that, I'm gonna just release this here. And see, that's where it stops right there. And I'm just gonna arbitrarily just put that right there. Maybe a little bit lower here. Right. Oop. Right there is fine. That's good for test. So what I'm gonna do is I've already set this depth. Just gonna go ahead and just plunge it down, and then from there I should be able to lock it like that, and then we're just gonna do a test. Alright, let's have some fun here. I know I'm gonna have some fun. Alright, put my face shield on. Earmuffs already on. Make sure everything's tight before I do this, so it doesn't slip on me. Next thing you want is something to slip on you. Okay. So let's start all the way here and go for it. Okay. I'm going to start, and I'm going to lock it. And, well, first of all, I'm going to check out the variable speed here. I'm going to, okay, it's on 6. I'm going to change it to 5 and 4. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so I changed it to each setting. Now I'm going to see if I can just vary it while it's on. Okay, so I almost forgot about the variable speed setting here. So it works. While you're doing it, you can vary the speed while the power's on. So I'm just going to turn this to let's just put it on 3 halfway. I'm cool with that. So let's go. Let's rock. Finally going to do it. I know this is all y'all been waiting for this. You ready? Well, I was having some fun with that, as you can tell. Let's take a look. First of all, let's should I release the there we go. Should we release this first before we do that? Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. You can see I messed up here a little bit. That's my fault, but you know what? It worked. It was easy to set up, easier than I thought. I might have been too little precautious about the whole thing, but I'd rather be precautious about it than you know, not be precautious, I guess. Anyways, I hope you like this series. I haven't done much with it, but my first impressions, because I've never owned a router. I've used a router, but I've never owned a router, especially a Plunge router. I'm impressed. I am really impressed with this. Seems easy to handle. The variable speed is a big plus. I could do things with this thing here. The locking power button, the stop. You got the adjustable stops as well, and then fine-tuning the stop. This is the blade stop or the shaft stop. This piece here is helpful as well. You know, if you don't have a face shield, you should be at least wearing glasses. So I got a face shield on when I did that, and so the protection, face shield protection, glasses protection. Protect your face, unless you're really ugly. Then who cares? The handles and the grips are really nice. Everything's within finger reach. Yeah, I could see myself doing a lot of stuff with this. This is I'm impressed. I like it a lot. I'm going to be doing a lot with this, that's for sure. If you're thinking about buying this particular model, I say do it. Read the reviews. Look at the other models. See what it says. The plunge part seems really easy. It just slides up and down. I had this set on variable speed of 3, which is half, and this is just plywood, 5/8 plywood, so it's not like it's hardwood. But let's take a look here. Let's get a better look at it. See what it did. So where I started, a little rough on where I started here, but from here to here, as I was going straight, it's pretty clean. And then I went back again just to, you know, I don't know, just to do it, and came back up, and I started getting sloppy on my end here, so that's why it looks horrible. But yeah, not bad. I know I haven't done anything. You're like, whoa, whoop-de-doo, you did this, who cares? But I will. I'll definitely do something. I'll do a lot. I could do some dados now, and routes, and roundovers with the different bits here. I could really do, you know, joining. Making shelves, you know. I just feel like I could do a lot, and do some inlay with this. Also thinking about looking at the base. Let me unplug this here so that I don't accidentally turn it on while I'm showing you. Let's lock this into. It's already locked into place. Good. Okay, there's some screws here that might let me use as a table router. Let me see if I could hold it this way, or it seems a little awkward. Buttons on this side, variable speed, but no, it depends how I make the table. I mean, you know, and then it'd be weird because I'm pushing up, or I could take it out and then do it, but you know, whatever works. It's whatever I want to do. That's the point. I could, make a table router for this and do it. So I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I give this an excellent. All right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Turn that off. This is the 1.5 horsepower Plunge router. I give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, 10 stars, whatever. It's excellent. I'm really impressed with it. So hope this helped you, as I think I'm going to do a lot of woodworking with this, making a miter saw stand, router table, shelving. I mean, I got a lot of material here to work with. So thanks for tuning in. Until next time, appreciate it.